In 2018, Blizzard unveiled their first ever mobile Diablo game. Now, as we march forward towards the release date, Blizzard has just one burning question for us all. Do you guys not have PCs? Diablo Immortal, now confirmed to be releasing on mobile and PC on June. It's just weird if you look at me while I'm doing the voice. Hey folks, this is Riker, and we just got an announcement today, Diablo Immortal coming to PC. We expected today a release date announcement, we got that, and also an announcement that the game is coming on PC, which addresses probably my biggest criticism about the game. Honestly, most people's major criticism about the game since it was first revealed. Back even in 2018, people who actually played the game, people at BlizzCon who got to try it, 19 out of 20 people, as I was there and I polled people, the biggest criticism or the worst thing people had to say about Diablo Immortal was, it's not on PC. You know, this game seems good, it seems fun, I don't like playing on a mobile device. And for myself personally, I don't mind playing a mobile game for a limited amount of time. I don't want to be spending 3 hours on a mobile device. So it's coming to PC now. June 2nd is the release date. Android, iOS, and PC beta coming on the same day. And that's going to be open beta to everybody. So really it's just a soft launch on PC is my understanding. They're calling it a beta because maybe it's not fully optimized yet and all that. But all your progress will be saved. You're not going to lose any progress, so you can treat it as just an early launch. And again, cross progression and cross-play, meaning you can be on PC, you can play with your buddy on mobile. And it means you can be playing on PC and you can step away from your computer, pull out your phone, and seamlessly pick up where you left off, literally right there in-game. That means now you can be playing with your friends on your PC, and you don't have to say, hey, hold on, bio break. You just keep playing. You know, especially after the success of Genshin Impact, I thought it was really, really important for there to be crossplay in Immortal. Basically, the more years of development went by, the more important I felt that crossplay became a thing. I was not expecting this. I figured maybe 6 months after launch, maybe we'll get a PC version, but now we know, okay, why has it been delayed so much? Well, these are all the things they've been working on. Now again, Diablo Immortal unveiled in 2018, and in development for at least 1 year before that. That's several years of development for a mobile game, which is virtually unheard of. Most mobile games are cranked out in a short time span. I mean, I'd say most in about a year, but the one maybe on a bigger scope could take up to 3 years. This has taken even longer, and you know, if this was just a cheap cash grab, that would have launched years ago. Every additional year that they held on to this, they're losing money, and it's because they're so committed to making the game right. They've had so many beta periods where they've listened to the feedback of people in the beta. A lot of content creators who've gotten into Immortal have left extensive feedback, and the devs have really worked with that feedback, continued to improve the game. I have this video up on Immortal from maybe it was a year or two ago now, I don't remember. It was some alpha or beta phase, and I had a critique of the game. I brought up its positives, its negatives, and looking back on that video now, a lot of those negatives have been addressed. And one thing that I see from the community is still a lot of misinformation about this game. I'm seeing people saying, oh, well, I'm still not interested because it's just a dumbed down Diablo 3. No, it's the opposite of a dumbed down. It's a better Diablo 3. It is, they took Diablo 3 and they made it better. And this is what Diablo 3, I literally have said, I'm jealous of what Immortal gets because I want that in Diablo 3 on PC. Well, now we have Immortal on PC. I don't want to say rip Diablo 3, but Immortal has a vastly greater amount of activities to do than Diablo 3, a greater depth of game systems. There's some aspects in which it's shallower, like this, there are fewer skills, but outside of that, pretty much everywhere else, it's deeper. The Paragon system is so much better, and it's going to be free to play on PC as well as mobile. It's going to be right there in your Battle.net launcher, so at this point, if anyone likes or liked Diablo 3 at any point, then there's a solid chance that you might enjoy Diablo Immortal why not try it out? As someone who actually played the game back in 2018, who played it throughout the alphas and the betas, it's been a point of frustration to see people poop on the game without ever having tried it. Try it, and then if you still want to poop on the game, poop on it, but at least now you can be speaking from a point of authority instead of at your butt. Now that said, it should be stressed, this is still a game designed first for mobile. It has a PC version, but it's not going to be a PC game. So for instance, the way you play, it's going to be either through the controller support, which they were adding already to mobile, or through WASD. And I know just that by itself is going to be an X for some people. Some people just don't enjoy that control scheme on ARPGs. I've seen that feedback before. That's understandable. But in this case, even when we were imagining how Immortal would work on PC or on an emulator, point and click just doesn't work because of the way skills work. Because with skills, you are able to move and target simultaneously, which you're able to do with 2 thumbsticks, or recreate using WASD. You simply cannot, with simply mouse clicks, move in one direction and target in another, which really is crucial to some skills, to the point that you would be gimping yourself if you did not have the ability to do that. The devs even explained why they made the decision to release on PC, and apparently they kept going back and forth amongst themselves trying to determine, should we do it, should we not? Because on one hand, they didn't want to release a mobile port on PC. They're making a mobile game, and they don't want the PC version to feel like, people are going to say, oh, well, it's just a mobile port. But in the end, they realized how many people were saying that they were going to play it on an emulator, which would be an even worse experience. So they basically said, well, since so many of you guys are going to be trying to play on PC anyway, we'll make your lives easier. And so that's that. Diablo Immortal releasing on June 2nd. PC beta, same day. Fully functional, crossplay right away. You get to save all your progress, even when beta ends. And if you want a thorough overview of everything inside Immortal, I have this older video here. Just be aware that they've addressed a number of the feedback brought up in the video. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube supporters for making these videos possible. If you like what you see on this channel and want to support the creation of more content, you can consider pledging on YouTube or Patreon, and unlocking behind-the-scenes content, monthly virtual hangouts, and more. If you enjoyed this video, please share it. Check out these other videos, and subscribe to join Riker's Raiders for more Diablo content.